Let's see, did we? Yes, we are live. And hello, everybody. It's me, Robert, with Cointalk. How's everyone doing? Good to see you all. Pollyboo. Let's see here. My beautiful wife, Lorelina. And we have Ronald Harris. Freaking awesome. Frank Mons. All you wonderful people. Hello, Mike Shields. Okay, everybody. Welcome to the show. As usual, my son didn't, well, he showed up and he got me set up, but we got to take, and we're going live here. And I'm the producer, so needless to say, I want to be busy. But for now, what I'm going to do is if as soon as I get to it, I'm going to introduce Dave, and he's going to go with our auction, or I'm sorry, the coin shows near you. So hold on to your seat. Dave, take it away. I'm stumbling.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're doing well. I'm going to run through the coin shows. We've got a list of 31 shows this week. So thank you to coinzip.com for this list. March 14th and 15th, Citrus County Coin, Currency and Stamp Expo, Crystal River, Florida. March 14th and 15th, the annual Northeast Mississippi Coin Show, Corinth, Mississippi. March 15th, Northwest Valley Coin and Card Show, Phoenix, Arizona. March 15th, Grand Rapids Area Coin Show, Granville, Michigan. March 15th, the Aiken Coin and Currency Show in Aiken, South Carolina. March 15th and 16th, the Jacksonville Camp Lejeune Coin Club Show, Jacksonville, North Carolina. March 15th and 16th, Statesville Coin and Currency Show, Statesville, North Carolina. March 16th, Vacaville Coin Show, Vacaville, California. March 16th, Fort Lauderdale Coin Club Show, Plantation, Florida. March 16th, Cicero Berwyn Coin and Stamp Bourse, Berwyn, Illinois. March 16th, 60th Annual Gillespie Area Coin Show, Gillespie, Illinois. March 16th, Old Fort Coin Club Annual Coin Show, Fort Wayne, Indiana. March 16th, North Attleboro Monthly Coin and Collectibles Show, North Attleboro, Massachusetts. March 16th, Hunt Valley Coin and Currency Show, Timonium, Maryland. March 16th, South St. Paul Monthly Coin Show, South St. Paul, Minnesota. March 16th, Nashua Coin Third Sunday Show, Hollis, New Hampshire. March 16th, Clifton World Money and Collectibles Show, Clifton, New Jersey. March 16th, ONA Coin and Currency Show, New York, New York. March 16th, Tri-State Monthly Coin and Stamp Show, Langhorne, Pennsylvania. March 16th, Sheboygan Coin Club Show, Sheboygan, Wisconsin. March 14th and 15th, Albany Coin Show, Leesburg, Georgia. March 16th, Port City Coin Show, Muscatine, Iowa. March 16th, Lansing Coin Club Show, Lansing, Michigan. March 15th, Nebraska Numismatic Coin Show, Lincoln, Nebraska. March 16th, BNA Coin and Currency Show, Cheektowaga, New York. March 16th, Firelands Coin Club Show, Norwalk, Ohio. March 16th, Columbus Coin and Stamp Show, Hilliard, Ohio. March 14th through the 16th, Texas Coin Shows, Grapevine, Texas. March 15th, Marion Coin Club Show, Marion, Indiana. March 16th, Old Bridge Coin and Stamp Show, Old Bridge, New Jersey. And last but not least, March 16th, Onondaga Numismatic Coin Show, Liverpool, New York. And we'll jump into the spot prices. I think us coin collectors our net value is going to jump today. Gold is up $50, $50.30 to $29.95, pushing $3,000 an ounce. Silver is up 57 cents to $34.04. Platinum up $6.30 to $1,010. And palladium is up $8.55 to $999.65. Rhodium is flat at $5,350. And Robert, I'm going to kick her back to you.
Okay. Thank you, David. I appreciate it. There she is. There's Nick. And there's B. Hello, Nick and B. I hope you guys are doing good. Hope everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful day. Don't worry, Nick. You're squared up pretty good there, if you ask me.
Everything was moved, so I'm trying to square everything up here.
I get it. There's little Amanda McCarthy. Hello, Amanda. Good to see you. Hi, freaking awesome.
Hi,
Jody
Amanda.
Coins and Stamps. Hello, hello, hello. Holly Boo, good to see you as well. So, okay, everybody. Anything new and exciting from anybody?
How much
Anybody?
Oh, well, then what you got, B?
time? No. It's not that
What,
kind
B?
of news. It's not that kind of news. I wish it was. No. How's everybody else doing? What's exciting and new in your lives? Nothing.
My therapist tells me I should be thankful for something every day, and today it's the price of gold and silver.
Really? Want to elaborate?
Yeah, you want to say a little bit more about that, Frank? I agree. Elaborate.
And gold and silver is up. I'm thankful.
I wasn't talking to you. I said Frank. Is your name Frank?
Yeah, he did.
I can be anybody.
Right.
Frank must be getting him a 95.
So can we call you Scooter now? Brad, we'll just call you Scooter.
Why Scooter?
Mr. Peabody, and
Oh,
just call you Scooter.
You can call me whatever you want, honey.
I understand that, and I think
I know what she's talking about.
I don't.
Thumbnail. Yeah,
Hey,
that's
what did you think about my picture, B?
you
I took
spelled
it.
it wrong. You should have put Peabody, not Peacock.
No, we can't use that.
Copyright, sweetheart.
Can you spell it different?
That's why we took and did Shermy and
Not
Peacock.
that though, not Peacock.
It's too late, sweetheart. It's there.
Everybody knew what you meant anyway.
Right.
I knew, it was just kind of nice picture though. But I'm gonna still call him Skippy. We'll call you
Bill, I'm
Skippy.
glad your eye appointment went well.
Yes, that's good news.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can
he's been
celebrate
dealing
by
with
buying more coins.
He's been dealing with that for quite a while. His eye. Yeah. I had a problem with my eye, Nick.
You did? What's going on?
2 or 3 days ago, I got a contact lens stuck underneath my eyelid.
Oh my
Uh-oh.
gosh.
Ooh,
How
that
did you
feels
get
good,
that
you
out?
guys. Feels good. Yeah, it's great. So what? They're so soft that you can they get folded sometimes, and it folded and went under my eyelid.
Oh
Let's-
my god.
Hey, B,
That
let's
was
go
awesome.
back to when we had rigid ones. Remember
could
those
use those.
days?
I could use those. Yeah.
Yeah. I used to play competitive racquetball, and I wore eye goggles religiously, but I got blasted in the face and
Uh-huh.
it blew up my contact.
Holy smokes.
And when they picked pieces of it out of my eye, and then
Ew.
6 months later, I had an itchy eye, and I reached up and did this, and another piece of contact came out like 6
my
months.
It didn't scratch your eye
God.
though, did it? Did it scratch?
No, it was the weirdest thing.
Wow, Brad. Ooh.
B, is it because they're disposable? Is that why they're so soft? now?
Yes. I have the ones.
Yeah,
you're
but B,
supposed
you're
to-
supposed to use them a day and then throw them away, not
Yeah.
a month.
I don't use them a month.
Well, hi to everybody in the chat. Have we welcomed the guest yet?
Yeah,
We
I don't
have.
want to talk about my eyeballs anymore.
No.
No.
All right, let Nick talk about hers.
Yes,
I
how's
went
your eye?
to Boston this past Monday, and they're very happy with how everything's healing and it's going well. And I don't have to go again until next or 2 months. 2 months. So
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yay.
So
And the
I'm
crowd
on the-
goes wild.
I'm on the other side of it, so I'm very thankful.
That's very
All
good.
right.
Bueno.
Oh my gosh, it's yes, but
Yeah, so important.
it's over and done with now. Thank God.
Mhm. We need to see as
Here's
people.
to you, Sticks.
It's important, Walking, very important.
It is.
Yeah. I had a problem with the walking. And you just watch everybody else walk around.
What's wrong?
Robert,
You couldn't
Robert,
walk?
I couldn't walk. I couldn't walk, you guys,
How come?
because I had a bad hip. So the bone inside the cup was gone. The cartilage between the bones.
Oh,
was
so you're
gone.
bone on bone. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yep. So I have a fake hip.
Oh well, I'm sure that is it a
I
hip
can walk,
replacement?
Nick. I can walk. I can even run.
I've heard people after they've had a hip replacement do very well.
Best
Did
thing
B just say she had the runs? What?
No, I got a fake hip. And I can run though. No, I didn't think I would walk, let alone run, Brad.
How long ago was that be?
6 years ago. 6 years ago. Yeah.
Hi, my favorite Polly. Have you had any pain or anything since?
Occasionally, yeah, but it's nothing compared to what it was. It was so excruciating to have the two bones.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, it was just that's all you can think about.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's terrible. I don't recommend it at all. So anybody that needs a hip replacement, if you can do it, do it.
So,
Will
Brad,
you answer Amanda's?
What did Amanda say?
She was asking how it affects your travel. I'm sure she means with the airlines.
Oh,
Do you have to carry a card that says
no.
I've got a metal hip?
is it metal? Is it really metal?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
I think
They're
it's
going to love you at the
titanium.
airport. They're going to
I
be.
think it's titanium of some sort.
Is that why you with TSA always had to be pat down because you said you were always patted
Probably, yeah. I get molested and
down? Okay, because I still even when I flew to Georgia, I was not patted down. I guess maybe they don't like me.
Well, B, you just have to show them your scar.
bummer, Nick. It gets old, the thrill is gone. I don't enjoy it.
So it used to be a thrill for you?
Oh my gosh.
I know you are. Just teasing.
It was
off the
only
They're
rails.
doing this.
Only on
I
Blueberry
mean,
Hill.
are they looking for stuff? Or are they doing a breast exam?
Oh my gosh.
Here we go.
Yep, I said back there.
What's that
they-
T-shirt? That T-shirt says. The T-shirt says it TSA. It ain't gay if it isn't TSA. Have you seen that?
So
What
B
was
goes to the airport. Not only can she fly, but she gets a mammogram at the same time.
Yeah. Boom, boom. That's funny, Nick. Terrible. I hate it. It's funny. I know it's funny, you guys, but I'm serious. Get molested. It's not cool. They took my beer from me when I was leaving Cincinnati, Robert. Not last year. Was it last year or the year before? They took my beer. I got some of those beer cans from the place across the street, and they took it.
Wow.
So Brad, what am I going to have to call you?
I was just trying to take some beer home, from the.
God.
Do you still want me to call you Sherman?
No, you're Shermy.
Oh, Mr. Could I still call you Mr. Peabody?
No, I told you the other day the new.
Okay, but
Call
what
him
are we
Scooter.
calling you then?
Call him Scooter.
Oh, Mr. Peacock,
You can
which is
call-
kind of weird. Like B said.
Well, the only problem is, guys, just to let
Oh
you
my-
know, I could not. I mean, apparently, whoever owns Sherman and Peabody has got an extremely, and I do mean extremely, big, hard copyright because I couldn't.
Oh, I'm
even
sure. Yeah, I
close
did watch
to
it on YouTube. So I did. I saw it.
Amanda's got it.
I like that.
Mr. P. Yeah. Mr. P.
I kind of thought we
Mr.
should use the
PB.
second half of the
And you can always say, sure, man. Sure, man.
Well, Mr. Peacock, we are
Sherman.
doing the Walking Liberties today.
right. Well, Shermy,
What
do we want
date?
to
Huh?
do we want to tackle that now?
Sure. I mean, they're here to talk about coins.
Well, I just was, wondering. Okay.
Okay, what I would like to do, we've never done this before, folks, out there in YouTube land. So, B and Dave, if you would please, both of you guys just stop your camera, and that will leave us with just Brad and Nick so that they can do their segment. And then when we get done with that, we can just take and turn your cams back on. It's that simple. I'm just waiting.
The heck?
Thought I turned it off.
Down on your menu down
There we
below.
go.
That was wrong one, Dave. Dave, come back and do it on your menu down below. D, you got to do the same thing.
Menu?
Yeah, down below it'll have menu or mute, start cam, setting, present.
Yeah.
Just click on your start cam, it'll turn it off.
Oh, stop count? Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I know how to do
Oh,
that.
Dave's back.
Come out of there, Dave. Just
I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? Go into
okay, where
settings?
it says the mute start.
We're right
cam
now dealing
setting,
with Moose on Moose
just
and
hit
Squirrel.
the start cam to where it'll stop your camera. There you go. Okay.
How's that?
Yep.
Well, Mr. Peacock, today we're going to be talking about the Walking Liberties.
That's right. We're going to set the Numisback machine to
1916.
1916.
But you took my line.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Shermy.
Okay. What date are we setting the wait, is it Numisback machine
Numisback.
for? Numisback machine.
I'm glad this is a professional presentation.
Hey,
Yes,
this is
It's 1916, Shermy. So here we go, back to 1916. And here we are with Woodrow Wilson as our president. And we're on the verge of entering, the Great War, which later we would know as World War
World
One.
War One.
Yeah. So, and we entered that just about a year later in April of 1917. But while we're here in 1916, did you know that eggs sold for 36 cents a dozen?
Holy smokes.
How
Wow.
about milk? How about milk for 36 cents a gallon?
Holy
A loaf of bread was 8 cents.
Wow.
Coffee checked in at 30 cents a pound.
Wow.
You could get 10 pounds of potatoes for a quarter. Gas was 22 cents a gallon. And
What kind of cars did they have back then?
black ones.
Okay.
Henry Ford said people can have whatever color they want as long as it's black. And guess how much a stamp was, Shermy? Do you remember?
2 cents. 2 cents.
2 cents. You're right. That's right. 2
Told
cents
ya.
for a stamp. Well, what do you think? So, what would you like to know about Walking Liberty have, Shermy?
What is the story behind the conception of the Walking Liberty?
Oh, well, you can trace that back to Teddy Roosevelt. And you really hated the neoclassical coinage that we were having, Barber's designs. and he started a renaissance in America's coinage. Well, it kind of came about pretty quickly for the gold coins, but 2 presidential administrations later, finally the silver coins caught up. So Roosevelt succeeded in changing the designs of the silver coins through, and I've lost my other set of notes. See how professional this is? But oh, there it is. Adolph Weinman was the designer of the Walking Liberty half dollar, and he won a competition to design the dime and the half dollar. And this is the first time that Liberty was seen wearing the stars and stripes. And on the reverse, we have the Defiant Eagle. So 1915, the mint director Robert Woolley believed that coin designs and use for the barbers needed replacement also.
Because
And
it felt like after 25 years that they were supposed to be replaced.
Well, you have to have it for at least 25 years in a design, unless there is a act of Congress, which we will talk about something about that later, won't we, Shermy?
We sure will.
Okay, great. So what's next on your list?
Well, we already said, you got to let me ask the questions before you answer them.
Oh,
Who designed the Walking Liberty?
Well, but see, I'm omnipotent, and I knew what you're going to ask next.
Why are the mint marks found on both sides of the coin?
Well, they started putting the mint mark on the obverse, and some people, especially let's see mint director Friedrich Johann Hugo von Engelken thought it was a defect, and he didn't like it, and so they decided that they would move it to the reverse of the coin. So the U.S. has had a strange love affair with putting mint marks on the reverse, but a lot of them started on the obverse. So which one is scarcer, do you ask?
The mint director thought it did look like a defect, but he thought it looked like a die defect too.
But yeah, because the mint marks were so small,
right? But but it was more not just like but it was a die defect. He thought it looked like.
Yes, but they flipped it over to the reverse. Well, what do we got here? Look at that 1916 half.
Gorgeous.
Look at that. It is, wow, that's great toning. Thank you very much, moderator. We love you when you do things like that. So what is scarcer, the obverse or the reverse mint marks, Shermy?
Obverse.
That's right. Why?
Because there wasn't many made. They changed the.
They changed after about the first quarter of the year. So
yeah,
about a quarter of them were obverse mint marks, and 3/4.
What was it, about April of 1917 is when they made the change? It was the middle of the year.
Well, that's not the middle. That's the first quarter.
Well, the first quarter, whatever.
Yeah. No, very good, Shermy. That's great. What would you
what is the key date of the series?
Well, Shermy, I think you're going to say 1921D.
Yes, but I'm also might want to say 1921S.
And why would that be?
I don't know, but I recall reading it was a 1921S, although people think it's a 1921D.
Okay, well, it depends on what grade you're talking about. In low grade, the 21D through the grade of XF is the key coin to the series. But once you get to the AU category or higher, the 21S actually is much scarcer. In AU 50, it's twice as expensive as the 21D. In AU 58, 3 times as expensive. And in MS 63, it just, wow, it is the key date to the series. But which one is that, moderator? 21 what?
Looks like Philadelphia.
S. No, it's an S.
Where is it? I can see the S.
Caption. Read the caption. It's on the reverse to the right there, under the toning.
Oh, it's hard. Okay, I see it because it was the toning. Okay.
Yes, but let me put forth one other possibility of being the key to the Walking Liberty half dollar set.
1921?
No.
No. Mm.
I bet our moderator Robert would like to jump in here with his expertise in die.
Oh, but is that a no, never mind. Go ahead.
How about the
Is
19?
it a die? Is it a variety?
It is. It's a double
Okay.
die of 1936.
Okay.
So everybody out there, pay very close attention to your 1936 halves. It's blatantly obvious. Look at the date. You'll never miss it. It's kind of like a 55 double die cent almost.
And
So,
about how many of those were minted that are that?
well, we don't know, but there's only a few known, only a handful known. So no, Bill 457. The double die is on the obverse on the date of 1936. There. Look at that. Robert has one up there. Look at the
Wow.
9 and the 3. And as
And
far
about
as
how much is this coin worth right there in this grade?
that would be hard to say because there's so few of them, and I don't think there's any public trades yet.
Okay.
So that's a PCVG10. Let's see. They listed at 17.5.
Holy smokes.
But that could very well bring more than that because there's only a few known. But keep your eyes out. Maybe you can be the lucky person to find the next one.
We have
always remember the rarest coin isn't always the most expensive one because we have condition rarity and we also have variety rarity also. There's only one. There's only one graded at PCGS, but there may be one or two at NGC and there could be a couple more out there, but there's less than a handful known.
Before we move on,
I believe there's 4 known to exist that I'm aware of, and that's the latest research that I know of.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, voice from the sky.
Thank you, producer.
Was that moose or squirrel that was just talking?
Before we move on, we have a question from the chat. Can we answer that from Polly?
Okay, where was it? I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
There we go. Was there a change to the dress made on the Lady Liberty or the Babe on the reverse?
I think he means base on the reverse.
Oh, okay.
Well, there was, but I don't know exactly 33 for the obverse, and I don't know when the reverse base changed a little bit. I'm sorry. Very good question.
It was a good question.
Oh, thank you, 949. That was Boris Badenoff in the background there that you heard. Thank you very much.
And then Bill 457 says other famous double die reverse is the 1946.
That's correct. If you look in God We Trust, I believe, on the reverse, Robert, is that correct? Throw up a picture of a 45 or 46 double die, can you? We'll see if Boris can get that up for us. But in the meantime, Shermy, did you have something else you wanted to talk about?
I do. Why did the series end and why?
Well, Nellie Taylor Ross was the first woman appointed mint director, and she really admired. Oh, here we go. E pluribus unum is.
Wow, that's nice too.
Also in the eagle's feathers there, but I find it easier to just look at the E pluribus unum. Now, a real key to that, you can cherry pick that variety a lot because the grading services a lot of times don't look. They just get a 46 half and grade it and plop it in the holder and put it out there. So, when you're at a show and you're looking at a 46 half, turn it over and just make sure that they didn't miss something.
Do not be afraid to look because a lot of times, Nick, Brad, and to the people out in the chat, a lot of times, look at how strong the feathers doubled. A lot of times people think that that's the natural design. So it's easy to get one by. I've cherry-picked many of them. It's Boris here, by the way. However, they're easy to cherry-pick because they are so strong and it just looks like it's part of the normal design.
All right. So, after Nellie Ross was appointed mint director, she admired Ben Franklin and she loved the Liberty Bell and she wanted to to see Franklin on a U.S. coin. Now, she was successful, obviously, in getting the design changed to an old dead guy, which we don't care much for, but, big old bald guy. But there's also a quick little interesting tidbit of numismatic fact to go, or trivia to go with the Franklin half. And Shermy, would you know what that would be about the reverse? About the reverse of the Franklin half?
That
Numismatic trivia here.
That there's a small eagle on it because it has to be.
Yes, that's right. There, by law, there has to be an eagle on the reverse of precious metal coins issued by the U.S. And when the design first came out, there was no eagle.
So they went,
yeah, you got to have an eagle. So they added that little itty bitty eagle over on the side, just kind of counting it as an afterthought. But let's back up for just a second to 1939. Walking Liberty halves were doing really well, weren't they? They were
doing well. They start.
And
was it 1939?
For most of their life, the Walking Liberty half dollar was the largest silver coin issued by the United States.
Mm-hmm.
And in 1939, everybody kind of was going, oh no, here we go again. Things started to go wrong in Europe. Well, actually, it was September 1st when Germany invaded Poland. And that is what we accept as the beginning of World War II. But actually, Japan had invaded China 2 years earlier in 1937. So some people consider that the beginning of World War II. And of course, the U.S. involvement didn't happen until when, Shermy? A day that'll live in infamy. 1941. But what day?
I don't remember.
December 7th, kiddo. December 7th, 1941, with the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, drugged the U.S. into World War II. And we fought kind of a stalemate for a while until the beginning of the end, which was D-Day, June 6, 1944. And about a year later, on May 8th, 1945, that was VE, or Victory in Europe Day. And sometime after that, it took a little bit longer to convince the Japanese that they needed to surrender, because on August 6th, the atomic era began with us bombing Hiroshima, and 3 days later on the 9th, Nagasaki, and finally VJ Day happened on August 15th of 1945, ending World War II in both theaters. So,
and isn't it correct that about 1947 is when all the troops finally were back home?
Well, they started coming home, of course, in 45, but it took a while to settle everything down and get everybody home. Right. So, as I said, the Walking Liberty half dollar was the largest silver coin issued by the U.S. for most of its life. It survived the two greatest conflicts seen worldwide and the greatest, or worst, however you want to look at it, world depression ever. All the while, Miss Liberty continued to stride forward, wrapped in the stars and stripes towards the rising sun of a new and better day. How about that, Shermy?
Well, yes. But what I'd like to know, if the chat has the answer to this one first, Brad. But what is the historical significance of the 1943 Walking Liberty? Because I mean, it was a very high mintage. So what's the historical significance of this coin?
I think you just told them.
I think I just told them.
Yeah. but
there's a little bit more
professional behavior here continues.
Yes. But what else about the 1943 or 1943?
Well, I don't know. What else, Shermy?
I don't remember now.
You don't remember? Well, it was the highest mintage because, the output of the factories in World War II, and people had more discretionary income to spend, so they needed more money in the system in order to meet the demand. And so 43 was the high point of mintage for the
the economy was booming at this point. We were out of the world wars. We were out of the Great Depression.
Well, we weren't
And-
out of the world wars yet there in 43.
Close. Close.
45,
Oh, no, 45.
45.
Okay, 43. But the economy was starting to boom and we didn't need the silver for the military either.
That's right. So
We didn't need that metal. So they were able to easily put those into
that's
production.
right. Silver was so unusable that we put it in nickels to replace, the nickel coinage. So
Just a very little bit.
there's a little bit about what was going on when the Walking Liberty $50 was issued. So let's jump back into the Numisback machine and
Right.
and
We may have made a few mistakes, but it was not bad for our first time.
did you learn something, Shermy?
I did, but now I'm going to see if you know anything because I'm going to try to stump you. So I'm hoping they have questions as well. So I do have more questions for you.
Okay. Well, let's just jump back into the Numisback machine and go back to 2025 and include everybody in on this.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay,
there's Papa
everybody
Smurf.
out there, Blue Moon Bee and Dave, unmute your
There, Dave's got it.
video. There's Dave. Blue
It might
Moon
take me
Bee.
a couple of weeks. Oh,
There
there
you
she is.
go.
Hi,
Okay,
dear.
that was very nice. Thank you, Shermy and Peacock. You guys did a wonderful job. I really like that. And I'll tell you what, that Boris dude was off the hook.
Okay, so I have a question. I don't see any right now in the chat. So, why was a Walking Liberty 1942 significant? It's the final proof issued of the Walking Liberty series.
Wow. And I just sold my 1939 proof earlier today.
David.
What?
Okay, Mr. Peacock. Proof walkers, this is kind of dovetails into what Nick just said. Proof walkers were only issued a limited number of years.
That's
what
correct.
What years were they minted?
36,
Easy.
37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. No, they stopped in 42.
I just
42.
said they stopped in 42.
I know. I was just giving him a hard
Oh,
time.
okay.
Now, I
There
do
goes my
have a
whole.
question. I have one. When they took in 1942 for the proof Walking Liberty, is there, because I don't know the answer to this, is there a variety, being they put out two proof sets for 1942, one with a silver nickel, one with a nickel.
Well, but Robert, you have to remember back to these days, you could purchase the proof coins individually.
Oh,
I did check it out.
So
Of them in my other
I think you could just add the silver nickel in later. After they started doing the proofs, then they said, oh, we're making this new silver nickel, and you can order those on the back end.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know when the silver nickel proof started. I know you can get 1942 proof type 1 and type 2,
Correct.
one being silver, one being just
Well, the
nickel.
42 proof sets were already being issued, and then the silver nickel came about, and they decided that they would make a proof of that also.
Okay. fair
Okay.
I have
enough.
another question for you, Mr. Peacock.
Yeah, Shermy?
Why was the Walking Liberty not minted in 1922, 24 through 26, and 1930 through 32?
They didn't need any $50 in circulation. They had plenty in the banks. So during Depression eras, there are a lot of times where some coins are not minted because they just have plenty on hand. They don't need to make any more.
So, and largely it was because of the Great Depression.
Well, not the 22s, but that was kind of a recession then. The Great Depression didn't start until 29, young lady.
Well, I realize that, but you had to lead up to it, as you said, like a recession, but we were leading up to the Great Depression during those years.
That's right, but the times were a booming.
So
Those were the roaring
The
20s.
roaring 20s, yeah.
Bill, I'm going to guess it at $130
What's that?
for a proof 1942. Oh, wait, the cost of a proof set. I apologize. Never mind. I was thinking the nickel. I
The
apologize.
5 coin set The 5 coin said bids at $700. The
Right.
6 coin said bids at $800.
Do you have
Right.
any in your store?
Expect to pay more than those numbers for choice sets.
He
So
does. He does, Nick.
He does?
any more, let me tell you.
You have some in your store?
Nick, do you just want to keep talking or what?
I do, because I want to see them, please, because I'm getting excited.
What do you want to see?
The proof set.
Well, I don't have them with me today.
Oh,
We're doing something on Walking Liberties, and he doesn't bring it. So there you go.
Hey,
Okay.
Nick, be jealous. I seen them all.
I mean, do they look good? I mean,
No,
Matt,
they
the
all need to be
pennies- the
processed. I'm
pennies-
gonna have blue fingers tomorrow.
so they've just come into the store.
They've just come in, and somebody had kept them someplace where it was a little damp.
Oh, geez, yeah. So they're probably toned.
No, the pennies
they
are
are
spotted.
they're cloudy.
Mm.
So we have to make the clouds go away. But if you're going to build early proof sets these days, you no longer can buy a complete set raw that is decent. So you build them one at a time in whatever certified holder you like, and you can build them in a matching grade. That's the way that I would suggest collecting the proof sets then. No, they don't have PVC on them because they've been in capital plastic holders. Those are PVC free, but they have just gotten a rather cloudy
So they got
tone.
moisture inside it, though. There was moisture that was able to get inside.
Yeah, but moisture does not cause PVC. I have a question about Walkers of Summit. I want to win the $20 sink on the Summit. Panelists are not allowed to win $20 gold pieces. Amanda suggests
At least you
an
tried, David.
acetone dip. That would be just fine, but I don't think
Good
it's
for
going to
you.
remove the cloudy toning.
I like
That's
that.
why I'm going to use a real dip.
What's the real dip? You're the real dip.
I'm going to bite you. So David, do you actually have a question?
nothing that's too tough. No,
Okay.
no.
No.
What years were Walkers minted?
Well, they started in 16 and ended in 47. Do you want me to cover every year in between?
You're good.
Okay. Because I think Nick has covered a lot of the ones they didn't make coins in.
Right.
Did you remember 1931, Nick?
Do I remember 1941
31.
as not minted?
That's correct.
I did 30 through 32.
Oh, okay. Just checking. Shadrock wants to know what color lipstick you're wearing today, Nick.
Pink.
Okay.
Now
So-
I know that he did use a model, and I don't remember who the model was. Do you, Brad?
Sorry, I do not. I
don't.
think it might have been his wife.
I don't think so, Brad.
No?
I don't think it was-
I read it somewhere, damn it. Now I can't remember.
I did too, and I think there's a story behind it, but I don't recall exactly.
Quick, somebody look it up on the internet.
I am.
Okay. Sheep dip. Yes, Paulie. I'm going to use sheep dip.
B.
Audrey Munson.
Okay, there we go.
She was a famous model in the early 1900s who was known as Miss Manhattan and Miss Venus, or American Venus.
Did she take, and is there more to that story where somehow they knew each other prior to the modeling
Let's
event?
see.
Oh.
Blue Moon B wants to know about the 28D walkers. Yes, they're very rare, B. In fact, I don't think there's one known. How about that?
It just says her popularity and beauty made her an easy choice.
Okay.
But I
thought
mean,
they-
if I go into more, I'm sure this is just, just a little
Right.
bit. Yeah. So if I read more of this article, we could maybe divulge more. But as far as right
John
now.
Jacobs hasn't been paying very close attention.
I wish that the United States Mint would go back through and have somebody put in all historical records onto somewhere in one place on the internet where we could locate
They
every
can't
bit of it.
afford to do that anymore, Robert. They fired everybody.
I have
At the
serious
U.S. Mint,
doubt about that
I don't
because
think
the
they
United States,
fired everybody.
they didn't fire anybody.
No.
He's talking out his butthole.
Who's the treasury?
Why
the
wouldn't they
treasury,
fire
Brad?
anybody at the U.S. Mint, Brad? Tell us why they would not.
Because they're the only ones making money.
Well,
Ding,
they're
ding,
they're
ding,
they're
ding, ding,
they're
ding.
they're their own
Yeah, he
entity
just
too.
contradicted his own statement.
Saw that, Robert?
Okay, so B, you have a question. What is special about the 1928 D walkers?
Yeah, Nick, what is special about 28D
Yeah, what
Walker?
is that?
Since I already answered that question. See if you were paying attention. Hey, Nick, what was the minage on 28D Walkers?
I don't recall.
It's very close to
Oh, my-
somebody.
There wasn't mint. There was no minted. I mean, I'm the one who read all the years. You want me to do it again? All
No,
the years that
no,
were not minted.
no. You're the
Good.
one that brought up, hey, B, what's going on there?
Well, I mean,
You
I
did
don't know.
good. You did good.
I was
You
just
did good.
reading.
Good job, Nick.
It will be 22, 24 through 26, 30 through 32. No walkers minted.
Yes, but 28. There were walkers minted in 28, just not in Denver.
They made them in San Francisco, and in fact, they made them with 2 different mint marks.
Good
Was
try,
one of
B.
them was one of them a dime mint mark?
I don't know. I didn't see no dimes on the
They're
coin. So
counterfeit.
No, I meant. Did
I
somebody
know
use-
what you meant, Brad. I'm just being sarcastic with
They're
you.
counterfeit.
Shaddy's making one.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go, Shadrach.
That's funny.
Shadrach, give a break. I think he's got a Dremel, he said the other day. You can borrow Frank's car toys or
There
tools.
you go,
So
you guys.
what years was San Francisco that they minted for the Walking Liberties? There was only a few years. What years was that?
I'm sorry, Dave was saying something, and I was listening to him. Would you repeat it, Nick?
What years were minted in San Francisco? There was only a few of them.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
I think you're wrong.
No 20s.
I thought it was 23, 27, 28, and 33.
Well, there were 16s, 17s, 18s, and 19s and 21s, I'm sure.
And
Yeah.
then there was 23, 27, 28, 33. I'm sorry, 29, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43.
And why were they so random as far as the mints were? It didn't mint it this year and then it minted it this year. And
I don't know.
Why so random?
I don't know.
Supply and demand.
Money.
Supply and demand in different areas of the country would be my guess.
Okay.
Money.
How do you
I don't
remember
think
all that
back
stuff?
then you would have to worry much about the Comstock load like they
David?
did back in the 1800s for CC.
It's a steel numismatic trap.
Man.
So what
The information goes in, it just never goes out.
what
He's got
mint
nothing better to do.
what mint minted the proofs?
Philadelphia mint only on the proofs. Amanda, yes, I am getting depressed having to listen to Nick. Thank you. That was a 360-degree eye roll
Yeah,
there,
there's a-
baby.
the
Nice.
depression and other factors. Not
Yes,
happy
there's an
time.
atmospheric depression between Nick's ears.
B, are you
Did you
ready?
did you
sweetheart?
understand
Yes,
that one, Nick, or do I
I'm
need to
pretty
explain
sure I
it?
am.
She's
Okay,
leaving.
do me a favor, guys. We're gonna do the same thing. Well, yeah, because Blue Moon B has got a add-on. So what I'm gonna do is, if you guys don't mind, I'd like to do the same thing.
Mhm.
If you would like B for the Peabody, and well, Nick already did, but for the Peabody show. So B, I'm gonna give this here to you, and then I am going to. So there you go, B. It's all you, sweetheart.
Okay, everybody. Let me see where the page advance is. This is the, where am I going to advance the page?
I'm
This
sorry,
is
don't
not-
know.
Yeah, you don't know, huh? Okay, so where is that? That's really weird. Robert, that's really weird. Okay, so let me click on this thing here. No, that's not it. But it's sharing it, but it's not, I can't advance the picture. Okay, so anyway.
You can blow it up, I see, on the bottom right-hand side.
Right here? Or this way? Or this way? This one?
Keep going
There
down.
we go. Is that better?
Well, you can blow it up a little more, it looks like.
Are you serious? Okay, so I tap exit full screen.
If you,
I didn't know this was going to happen too. Why does this always happen to me? Okay, so I'm just going to read what I have then, because I don't know how to advance the picture.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm in whatever you call it. Yeah. Give me a minute and I can do it again in a few minutes as soon as I figure out how to advance the picture, Robert. So you can guys talk about something else till I figure it out. I don't know how to do this. Yeah, I didn't
you guys would
study
like to
this.
come back and unmute.
Yeah.
Yes, please, please, please.
Okay.
I'm gonna just remove your add-on, Nick. If you'd like to come back, there you go, David. There we go. Okay, work on that, Blue. When you get ready, let me know, and I'll take you back the same way. Okay.
So, David, have you bought anything good recently?
Yes, I have.
There we go. Numismatic talk.
Yes. Nick would probably drool over this.
Oh, let me see.
It's
Oh, it's a beauty. Emma 65. Nice.
yeah, so that was a recent purchase.
At an auction or a coin show?
Online auction.
It's a beauty.
Thank you.
How about you, Nick?
No, I haven't purchased anything lately. No, I think I showed you the American Silver Eagle with a star privy, but that's it.
Well, you need. I've got like a PCGS box and a half full of walkers here.
I know you showed us last time, so but I'm not really interested in buying walkers. My set's complete.
You got a complete 16 to 47 set?
I do.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yes. Where you been?
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I have the complete set.
So you got an UNC 21S?
I do. I have the complete set.
An uncirculated 21S.
Oh, no, not uncirculated. No.
Oh, well, that's what I just asked.
No, well, I didn't hear the uncirculated part, but no, they're all been pretty much circulated. Some of them. 19S Standing Liberty.
17S, kid. Look with your good eye.
What'd I say?
You said 19S. It's a little rare.
Oh.
Anybody out there have any suggestions for next month's
So
trip to
Amanda,
the
you must have
Numisback
gotten that at Brad's store if you had to pay a premium.
Do what?
She said she didn't have to pay.
Oh,
a
okay.
premium.
I guess I should read the whole thing. But when I saw premium, I was figured Brad's store.
Okay, but by the way, Amanda, sweetheart, it's called the Shooting Star, and it's the FS 401. Sorry, guys.
Oh,
I'm a
neat, John.
OCD there.
Hey,
There you
Brad,
go.
are those
You want to get that one?
Yes, go ahead, David.
mint sets or proof sets that you have?
Yes.
Oh, you have both. Oh. Friends and family pricing?
Sure.
Be careful what you ask for there, David. Friends and family.
He has no family that he likes, so you might want to renege on that one.
Yeah, because sometimes that friend and family, is up, it goes north instead of south.
Thanks, Nick.
Welcome.
Just ask for a fair price would probably be your best route there, Dave.
We'll take
Okay.
care of you. What are you looking for?
Sadly, he will.
I'm drooling over those proof sets, 36
Well, the
through...
proof sets, I'm gonna send the proof sets in for certification.
Oh, okay.
A lot of the cents I'm just gonna basically throw away because they're too far gone. Amanda, you are a friend. I doubt you could qualify for family, though. I'm sorry.
Oh my word.
What?
That wasn't very nice.
What? I'm not going to adopt her.
I consider her family.
Frank,
Well,
you're right.
Numis
I'm
family.
assuming.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep, I'm assuming. Shouldn't do that.
That's right.
Yeah.
949. Do I like my family? I do like most of my immediate family. How's that?
Do you like any of your friends?
I don't have friends because friends just want to borrow money or to have you help them move. So I don't
want you to help me move.
You just want to borrow money.
No, I don't want to borrow your money either.
Oh,
I wouldn't borrow. I would ask if I could have it. That's the difference.
There
Brad.
you go.
I don't want to borrow anything. I just assume that once you give something to me, it's mine to keep.
I sent you something when you needed cheering up. That's enough.
Oh, does anybody want to see it?
Yes. Yes, we want to see it. Oh, looky.
The Donald. Yeah.
Brad sent that to you, Nick?
For my birthday.
Very nice. Right on, girl.
Thank you, Brad.
That's when she was just in the background crying that, everything was, in her life was going to hell. And,
Amanda, did you ever get to listen to that Upchurch song I sent?
It's so funny.
Amanda, I do not have a single son to marry. He is married to one of the most beautiful women that I've met. He did really good.
So is that the only great thing about her is that she's pretty? I mean, is she not smart and nice?
She's highly intelligent also.
And intelligent. I mean, seriously, the first thing he says is that he did well because she's pretty.
Well.
Shallow. He's shallow.
I did. I am shallow.
See?
Dave, are you a friend of his?
No, Dave's a business associate.
Does he get paid well to put up with you?
He's my business partner. He gets paid.
So does he? Okay, so does
very
he?
Well.
He should get 10% more than you do because he has to put up with you.
There you go.
Yeah, but he doesn't work as hard as I do, so it evens out.
No, probably he's going to take a lot of mental health days to put up with you.
He's snappy. Mind like a steel trap, right, Brad? Got a mind like a steel trap.
Yeah, no.
Hey, Amanda said to send her that Upchurch song in Messenger. She said she will, Amanda.
Did you ask about that? How much you can live? All right.
Yeah, but
Who said that?
he's known her for a while now, though. So it's not just.
Oh, Shadrack's. Hi, Shad. Hi, Shadrack.
Yeah.
That is.
No,
Yeah.
Polly Boo. He
Shallow
gets paid
Hal.
for shit ton more than me.
Remember that movie, Shallow Hal? Remember that?
I
Yes.
don't get paid to mod, Brad or Paul.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember.
No, we are supposed to get paid by you, Robert, for all the work we do.
Got to first do work there, Brad.
That was
So does
funny. He
anybody
goes,
have any suggestions?
Oh
for us?
yeah, yeah. The program we just put on took me no time at all to put together.
I wonder
I will
why.
take them-
And-
don't worry, I
and
will
Nick-
send you a
and
bill
Nick
for
worked
all the
even
subscribers
harder
we
on it.
lost.
Yeah, who did most of the work on that?
And I said Nick worked even harder on it.
Thank you.
Don't. Okay, Nick. When my mouth moves, I say something important. Listen, okay?
It's not always important. I only
it
I
is
try to
always
tune you out.
Just to let you know.
I tune you out. But does anybody have any suggestions for us for the next time, which will be in the third week of the month?
Yes, let's let them know. It'll be the third week of each month. We're going to do the Sherman and Peacock. Whatever they, I don't know. You guys got to, maybe we need to take and have a name for it.
But don't wait till the last minute
Wally?
because we actually do have to do some research for this.
Yes. How about Beauty and the Beast?
That would be
Wow.
good. So
That's
who's
funny.
who?
I'm the Beast and you're the Beauty.
No, I don't think so. I'm not buying that.
Really?
No.
Frank's just here for the coin humor? I'm only
I-
here for the coin porn.
I can
You know,
help
Robert
Frank with
puts up
that.
those beautifully toned halves and things. Wow. Oh.
Laughing at what John said.
What did you say
Oh,
about
look
my
what John Jacobs said.
That's what I'm laughing about.
And
I know David said he has a joke for us. What's your
Yeah,
coin humor?
Would you like it?
Yes.
Okay. So there's this elderly couple. They're sitting in their living
we
room.
could do that, Brad. Or is that something you would be interested in?
Sure, we can do
Sure.
that.
I mean, yeah, that would be.
Okay, you guys are interrupting David. He had
No.
already started his joke.
That's,
Don't mess
okay.
around.
I want to
Did
hear
you
his
just say
joke.
David's a joke? What?
No. He already started
Oh,
his
I'm sorry.
joke.
Go ahead,
Listen
David.
up.
So there's an elderly couple sitting in their living room, and the gentleman is starting to have some health issues. And he looks at his wife and he says, "You know what? I think we should move my coin collection up to the attic so that when I pass, I can take it with me." And wouldn't you know, 2 weeks later, and they did take his coins up to the attic. Wouldn't you know it, 2 weeks later, the man passes. And so they had the funeral and such. And the wife is at home and she goes up to the attic. And she's, sure enough, the coins are still in the attic. And she says, "Darn it, I wish we would have taken those coins to the basement."
That's Brad.
The shoe fits.
Was that really just a
Wow.
joke, or was that given
That was a joke.
or was that letting
Funny.
Brad know what potentially is going to happen?
Maybe a little of both.
Hey, that's okay. I've already got my new phone number. So after I die, my area code, when it comes up on your phone, Nick, will be 666.
Oh, geez. And Shadrach had
Not
a good.
surprised on that one.
Nikki makes a good Shermy. Thank you, Polly. Shadrach we could do that the next time. We'll start writing these topics down. So we have So
Yeah,
we'll know
Dave, go
ahead of
ahead
time.
and write those topics down. Those are some good topics that we've got one from Amanda and one from Shaddy.
So we'll do the
Okay.
pennies next time, and then we'll do this here.
Can I say something? I think it's because Shadrach, I think it's because, you know, money was worth more. That's why they made them. You had to break it in half. I don't know. I'm sure there's an official
There
answer.
are more reasons. Thank you.
There are more reasons than what?
Then money was worth more.
And then you yap. You're a yapper. Yappity yap, Shermy.
That's Shermy.
I'm Shermy.
Oh, sorry. What was it? Mr. PP?
I was gonna say, be careful there, B. Be careful.
Mr. PP. That fits better, way better.
So,
I'm good at nicknaming.
So what are some things that you were going to show us today on the Roman coins?
Okay. So
Can you
I
just
had
tell us?
just
I
a
know you-
little, it's
you tell
kind of
us.
like a little teaser, Nick, so that, you know, of course I want to get people to my channel to watch my video. So it's kind of like a teaser for that, because I decided the way I was going about it was all wrong. It wasn't working. And then, of course, technical problems. And David, you faded out last week too. Remember that? Wasn't it last week? Yeah, he's like, my computer overheated and stuff.
It did.
And I was mostly having problems of what to click on. Because I can tell you guys, I'll tell you guys afterward.
I overheat when I think
I
of you
found a
clicking on things.
glitch.
See?
I found a glitch. I found a glitch in StreamYard, Robert. Yeah, because that's why I was having a problem last week. It was because of me.
Okay, you ready?
Okay, everybody. Okay, so let's see if I can get it up there, Robert. There you go.
That was my line.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, that's like whatever. Like I bartended for a long time, Brad. I've heard it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Before Rome had emperors, gladiators, or even concrete, it had lumps of bronze. Yes, Rome's first currency wasn't a shiny coin, but a chunky metal blob called an aes rude. Not exactly pocket change unless your pockets were made of leather and could hold a rock. Okay, so let's see if we can find. This is what you're looking at right now, you guys. So this was money in its rawest form, traded by weight, not style. It wasn't about flashy, or your bronze looked like it was about as heavy as it was. So I don't know about you guys, but they look like rocks.
I was just going to ask you about how much did they weigh?
They weighed, you know, I have that in the video. I think it was less than 3 point something. I can't remember, 3.8 or whatever. Okay, so let me continue on, Nick. I'm sorry. I don't know that answer. I don't know that answer because I can't pull it off the top of my head.
Okay.
But yeah, there is in the video, it'll tell you how much it weighed and stuff. Okay, so but Rome being Rome, it wasn't long before they thought, hey, let's make this look official. So aes signatum, rectangular slabs of bronze stamped with symbols. Let me change the picture, you guys. Stamped with symbols. Think of it as an ancient Roman version of a credit card.
Oh, cool.
But if you tried to swipe it, you'd probably sprain your wrist. Boom, boom. I'm trying with little jokes, you guys. Okay, so there's another one here. Check it out. Look at that one.
That's cool.
That's neat, huh? And there's one more. Here we go. So, and then innovations struck again with the aes grave, Rome's first true round coins.
Look, a peacock.
Big, bold, and heavy enough to double as self-defense weapon.
Wow.
Who said currency couldn't be practical? It's pretty funny. Okay, so let me show you guys some other ones. This is the aes grave. So they're basically bronze coins. This is a very old one right here. I think this one is Republic. This one is definitely Republic. Right there. Republic. Look at this one, you guys. That's pretty good. That's high relief, wouldn't you say?
That's really big high relief. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. Okay, so let me see. These humble beginnings paved the way for the mighty Roman economy, from lumps to slabs to circles. Rome's coins tell a story of trade, power, and a little bit of muscle. Want to know how these ancient coins shaped an empire? Come to my channel, and I'll have a video on it. It'll be called The First Roman Coin, you guys. So anyway, this is the what do you call it? The God, I'm blank right now. Denarius. It's the silver denarius with Julius Caesar. What do you guys know about Julius Caesar? Does anybody know anything? Brad, you're up.
He was afraid of the Ides of March
And why is that?
because his good friend Brutus decided he was going to knife him.
He wasn't his good friend. Brutus had, what would you call it? Kind
Caesar
of
envy.
unconventional upbringing is a way to put it. You know what I mean? He wasn't like, he wasn't already accepted with, because of nepotism. In other words, that goes on all the time. We all know that. So, you know what I mean? He was like, he moved up the ranks by being a snitch, is the way I look at it. Brutus, yeah. Brutus fell on his own sword, committed suicide. Very interesting, huh? There was a lot going on. Julius Caesar got stabbed 23 times minimum when he died. So
Why,
everybody-
Gee? Why?
everyone that was involved in the conspiracy, to do
Took
it,
a poke?
took a poke. Yeah, it's really sad. I mean, can you imagine that, you guys, how rough it was? I mean, you're on your own back then, but that's what they were actually trying to do, is make a governmental system. That's what Rome was doing, so there was like what's his name, the one you were just talking about, Brutus. He had a problem with Pompeii, the city of Pompeii, because I think somebody killed his uncle or something. It was something to that effect, but he had a problem with Pompeii. And then, Mount Vesuvius took care of that. You know what I mean? Those people all got, what do you call it? In the
Mummified.
Mummified in the volcanic ash. Yeah, crazy. Okay, so that's all I have prepared. You guys got to come to my channel and watch my video. It's very good. It'll be very good. The last two were very good. They have a lot of work in them. Even though they're very short, there's a lot of work involved. Doing all the research and then, trying to put it all together in a video editor. And it's not easy, you guys. Okay, so let me move this up front now so I can see everybody. But this is one of the silver denarius right here, this picture here. And they have gold denarius. Yeah. Nice, huh? They're worth anything, I'll tell you right now. The Aes Rudae, the ones that look like little rocks that I showed in the beginning, that's actually their first quote-unquote coin. They're worth anywhere from $21 to $1,700 for one of those little, the ones I showed at the beginning here. So the Aes Signatum, the other one that are like the bronze ingots, I found them anywhere priced from $250 all the way up to $5,000. And the Aes Grave, the one that was like this, only bronze, they were worth anywhere from $300 to $3,000. I found them. So I'm just saying.
Nick, are you frigid?
A little bit.
She's in the basement, right, Nick? You're in the basement.
I am. Yes, and because the
cold.
heat just turned off. So I went to go turn the heat back on, but I'm a little cold right now.
She's not, as old as I am. Nick, someday you'll be tired of being hot. You'll be just hot all the time.
Not all the time. I'm not there yet.
It's coming because it's no escape.
I think we ought to start a new section of knife throwing.
Butter knives?
No, that's a dinner knife.
I was thinking about Egyptian coins is what I was thinking about.
Well, I heard you say that
I want to do them next.
somebody was a snitch. B, did I hear that? Somebody was a snitch?
Yes.
Well,
Brutus.
Brutus was not a snitch. He was a rat.
Okay, you're right. You're right.
A rat.
You're right. He was a rat. She's exactly right.
Well, I mean, same thing, but just
stabbing people in the back, and cuddling up. It's like keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Coin silver?
Like
Is that a coin silver?
That's Brutus.
No.
That looks like a silver ladle.
Very good.
Silver ladle. And
Well, I knew it was silver. I was just asking if it was coin.
Let
Silver.
me see that one.
Yeah. Oh, stop bragging, Ronald.
I think
Show off.
How big is that, Brad? Is it 2 ounces or 1 ounce? It looks like 1 ounce.
I just had 3 ounces in it.
No, you didn't. You had 3 coins.
3 ounces.
They're not liquid. Oh, and Robert, you know how you were talking about the tail feathers in the back? What?
Hey, B, quit sharing your screen so we can get back to not being thumb.
Oh, sorry.
Did somebody see Shadrach's question? Because I don't know if I was turned on the heat, so I didn't know if anybody
I
answered
missed
that.
it. What was it,
Robert?
It's right there on 416. Yeah.
Which ones are the ones with the feathers on the back, you guys? The ladies, Nick?
46.
46?
Yep.
Yeah. I got a 44, just so happen to have them right here, a 44 and a 42. Just
B, did you see this question on the bottom of the screen?
What does it say? Not the one that Robert has up?
Yeah, that's the one.
You know what, Bill? 547? You know what, Bill? You guys remember Lincoln, right?
Stop being a show off, Brad.
He would
I have a herd of buffaloes.
He would sub to me and then they would unsub him. Lincoln, he told me that all the time. It was weird. Yeah, I don't know what YouTube does.
So how did they know that some guy just didn't pick up some rocks and said that these were Rome's first coins?
Exactly. They needed to do something. You know what I mean? Like, we have rocks. Here's some rocks for you. He threw them on a scale, Nick.
Oh, okay.
Just like in the gold rush days, there were people paying with gold powder and stuff. They'd dump it in the scale,
Okay.
Crazy. But it was pretty much, the Lydians, the first video I did, they were first. The Lydians and the Greeks were first with their little rock or coins that looked like pebbles. Mm-hmm. They were the first ones. Yeah. Rome was way slow. Totally way slow. Way behind. Yeah. There's so many Roman coins, it's kind of a pain in the ass.
I'm ready to see your screen, David.
Roman coins, yeah, they're a pain in the ass. There's so many.
David, if you or anybody else ever put a screen share up, I will notice it and then I will make that determination, just so you know.
Because there was one more. Let me see if I can find it.
Okay. Attention, Canadian coin collectors. As of today, Canada is starting a new series of coins. They have a elk, a silver fox, and a polar bear. The polar bear is available today. It does come with a presentation case. The coin is silver with gold plating, and if I remember correctly, the price was $135 per coin. You can get them from the Canadian Royal Mint. The elk is going to be coming out in July, and the gray fox will be coming out in November. So just thought I'd throw that out there, and hopefully the Canadian people will see that.
I just thought of that myself. I was thinking that in my head.
Well, you know what? Shadrach has got me on that. I didn't go that far, or I skipped over it. There was a lot of the Roman coins, you guys, because every single emperor wanted their picture on a coin. And then they wanted to, have something to say about it on the back. So it was like very political in the Roman, forum.
Let them eat cake.
So I don't know.
And who said that?
Do you know Shadrach?
Marie Antoinette.
But they say she really didn't.
That's okay.
They
Let
said that's
them eat
not.
cake? Is he talking about let them eat cake? Is that what he's talking about?
Yeah. Cake
I
service.
do say that sometimes, though. I'm just like, let them eat cake. I am French, so.
Okay. Well, you.
Can I have those? Can I borrow those?
You can come and get them?
Can I borrow them?
Sure.
Because you know what happens when I borrow?
You don't give back.
So as long as we're on the same page.
There was actually a real question before. Robert, I am not selling those at Melt. I'm selling those for Melt plus $180. Thank you. And Amanda, the price of silver affecting your store? Yes. We've bought 2 sets of sterling in the last 2 days. We've bought a few hundred ounces of silver in different forms, a few hundred silver dollars. It's just, and probably close to 20 ounces of gold now. So.
Can I borrow one of those gold coins? Well, can I?
No. Amanda, I'm still waiting for you to come in. I'm holding the Engelhard bars for you, like you asked. Last time she was in, she goes, "You don't have any Engelhard bars." No, I have these really beautiful prospectors. I don't want prospectors. I want bars. National Coin Week is coming up in April. Yes.
Yes, sir. April 20th through the 26th. And they have a challenge coin contest. So all you have to do is you need to provide them with the names of these initials of engravers in the past. And Paulie, I might be able to help you with a couple of these. Victor David Brenner, VDB.
Ooh.
A.W. Adolf Weinman, maybe?
Good.
Okay. But Paulie, that's all I'm going to help you with, buddy. Now, what could you win? By the way, you do not need to be an ANA member. I do suggest that you join ANA. It's a great website. They have tons of information. But you could win if you answer these. If you identify these engravers, you could win silver eagles, small gold coins, and silver pop culture coins. even if you don't get all the answers correct, there's still a chance you could win a prize.
I'm definitely going to do it because I want
What
to win.
what is another engraver that you're having trouble with there, David?
ED, and I know that's not Mr. Ed.
Ed Deers.
Okay.
He was a Rookwood painter of pottery in the early 20th century.
Thank you.
ED. Let me see. ED. That's got it.
Problem with that?
Yes, I do. Thank you, Dave. That's got to be a commemorative. Yes, Robert is right. Melt on gold is almost equivalent to MS64 double eagles. You are right.
Until the prices update.
Yeah, see, you can buy Cirque US gold now at Melt.
See, this chat, Brad, I'm telling you, is very smart.
Y'all said it. Thank you so much.
Until you speak.
Good eye roll, Nick. Good eye roll. I seen it.
I'm sorry, Amanda, that you've been feeling under the weather. When you feel better, come in and visit.
Why don't you read the comment for what it is?
What?
Talking about, I don't read the whole thing.
What did I miss? She said she was feeling, I've been super sick.
Oh, she did say that? Oh, I was reading this one. I don't do well under pressure.
No, at 4:25, she says, I've been super sick.
Oh, okay. Well, I am sorry, Amanda. I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah. So let's see which is an interesting fact. What I said about Nick?
I'm so glad I'm here.
We are too.
So you could beat
Are the
up on
handicaps
me.
are fun to watch.
Yeah, it's a relief for me, so I appreciate
I know,
it
B.
a lot.
And you've had to take a lot and endure a lot while I was
it's
gone. And seriously, I don't know how you did it all by yourself.
They keep from saying something. That's the hardest thing. I have to bite my tongue.
Ronald, that's a new record.
I mean, what kind of
What does he say? What did Ronald say? Hi, Ronald, by the way.
Yeah. So on any kind of bullying related to
Oh my.
It'll be a new record if it closes at that.
It'll be
I
fine.
think it closed 30 minutes ago.
Oh, it did close? Okay.
No,
Right.
it closes at 5 o'clock, I thought.
Yeah, 5
Oh.
o'clock, I believe is.
I thought 4 Eastern.
It closes when we close.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that's true. When I found
Right.
We need new
how
candy.
far over Ohio was, David, I'm like, wow, I might as well just go all the way over, you know? Yeah, because I lived in Illinois. I didn't live that far over where these guys are, you know, Ohio. And Nick, she lives way over there, right across from me, though. It's almost exactly right across the top of the, you know, yeah.
B, what made you move to Oregon?
To get away from California.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
you're from
My son was 2 years old.
you're from the West Coast, though, so it wasn't a huge jump for you. Yeah.
okay.
Right. So I was like 1,600 miles north of where I lived.
1,600 miles north. Okay, that is a big deal because I mean, Maine to Georgia is 1,400 miles.
Yeah. So you know.
So that is that's a big deal.
California is such a big state. It's just you can meet somebody and never see them again, right?
Oh, who's that for? Okay.
In Portland, Oregon, you see somebody, you're going to
Sure.
see them again later on at Target or something, or Walmart, or you're at the grocery store, and there they are again.
Mm-hmm. So the New York
Look,
Stock
it's like
Exchange
a
closes at 4 and precious
small,
metals at
big
5
city.
Eastern.
You know, it's hard to explain. People are crazy here, though. That's for sure. And it rains and rains and rains and rains and rains. It's all it does is rain here. Rain.
Yeah,
rain.
from where I am to South Georgia is 1,400 miles exactly. So that's a long way.
Via the Appalachian Trail.
And they
Where
speak
does the Appalachian Trail begin and where does it end?
It begins at the beginning and it ends at the end.
Okay, what state does it begin in and what state does it end in?
Well, it depends on which side you're on, but I think it ends in Maine, right?
Yes,
And
it ends in Maine on Moosehead Lake.
And does it begin in Georgia?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bill, are you sure? I don't believe it's in Florida. But I do know that this, and so, yeah, I believe it's in Georgia. And
I thought
there's
it
a
was
very,
Georgia.
I'm going to be
Somebody look it up.
hiking that very high peak of the Appalachian Trail where it ends too. So it's only about an hour north of me where it ends.
Y'all have relatives there?
Me?
Yeah.
In Maine? Appalachian Trail?
Along the Appalachian Trail.
Well, it goes right through my state.
Yeah, so you probably do.
Nick's more familiar
No,
with
I do,
Mooseport.
I have.
I have relatives there, I'm sure of
David,
it.
yes.
Yeah.
Great.
Long lost relatives. They're probably Pennsylvania Deutsch, though.
No, I mean, I was born and raised here in the state. All my family's from here.
Maine.
Yes, and of
Really?
course, I've got some aunts and uncles now that are in Massachusetts and Boston, around Boston area, and in New York, and then my husband's family's in Georgia.
Because when sometimes your accent comes out pretty good there.
Does it really?
I catch it. I don't know
Really?
if anybody else does, but I hear it once in a while. And it's kind of like a New Hampshire, kind of like it's funny.
When you went to cheddar? You went to
Yeah,
cheddar
it's-
on your bagger?
No, it's chowder.
Chowder.
No, cheddar.
Oh, cheddar.
Cheddar,
No,
cheddar,
cheddar.
cheese,
No.
cheddar.
Some of
cheddar.
those people get going, and I'm like, what did they
Hour
say?
drive,
What,
Bill.
what was that?
Or
You know, when
John.
they start talking, people. Yeah.
Well, it's called, they call it the accent down east. It's like the Kennedy accent.
Yeah,
Back then, my mother, oh my word.
Is
You heard
your mom
my
bad?
my mother talk.
I knew there
Now,
was somebody.
was your mother your brother's sister?
That's not here. That's more like in West Virginia.
Robert.
I was born up in Ravenna, Ohio.
Yeah, see?
He's an Ohio guy all the way. What about you there, Brad? Are your relatives from Massachusetts or something?
I have a family stick.
Up your butt.
Amanda McCarthy, are you going to answer Florida Lena's question, sweetheart?
Cumberland. There's Cumberland, Maine, John Jacobs. Are you talking about Maine or
That was really funny.
mountains of Central Florida?
Yeah, it's 12 feet above sea level.
We do this for Nick. I'm gonna go boom, boom.
Thank you. I thought that was pretty good, and that was yeah. And Polly liked it too.
Good job. Did Polly like it too?
Yeah, Polly liked it too.
Right on, Polly.
Flora did too.
You were born in New Jersey, Ronald Harris. You were born in New Jersey. See, I don't.
I got a
know very
speeding
much
ticket on
about
the
these.
Jersey Turnpike one
did?
time. I did on Jersey Turnpike.
How
You know what the
fast-
cop said to me when I stopped on the Jersey Turnpike because he was following me because I was getting stopped for speeding? He goes, "I'm surprised you stopped." I'm like, "Well, you're chasing me." Evidently, they don't stop in New Jersey.
You were chasing me. That's a good answer. I like
Well,
that.
he had a blue lights on. I mean, it wasn't like I was going, But I
You
do
scared
have a.
me. Tell me, scared you.
No, he didn't scare me. I mean, I knew what I was doing wrong.
You were flying. What kind of car were you flying in?
A Maxima.
Really?
Yeah, I had Maxima at the time.
Right on, girl.
I do work, but I'm not sure if I'll be in the terminal floor.
Oh, okay. Damn, bummer.
She
I
is
was
heading back to the Philippines, Amanda, on April.
Robert is taking advantage of his return privilege.
Look at Flora says I was born in my mom's bedroom.
No.
Cool.
That is cool.
That is so cool. No, but were any of us born in a bedroom? Probably not. I wasn't.
I was born in Ravenna Memorial Hospital.
Hospital. What about you,
I was
David?
born in a
Hospital?
crossfire hurricane.
No, you weren't.
I was
Grab your
born in the
hats.
biggest
Don't let him
blizzard.
kid you guys.
That's
I was
Rolling
born in the
Stones.
biggest blizzard that happened in 10 years.
You were.
I was. It was the biggest. People. I still hear people, even on a couple people that are on
It's terrible.
YouTube in the chat. Sometimes they're from Maine, and they're like, I remember that blizzard, and it was like, it was the worst that they had in 10 years in the New England area. I mean, not just Maine, but all of New England.
It's sad.
So, David, you
I
got
know
the
exactly how
reference,
she
didn't you?
feels. I know exactly how she feels.
Oh,
Like
I'm
all the
sorry,
people-
Brad.
All the people that are born in June and
You got
July
the
and
reference.
August, they
I was
have
born in a
parties,
crossfire
Nick,
hurricane.
and everybody goes to their parties. And we're born in the dead
Oh,
winter.
I'm sorry. No.
Nobody wants to come over. Nobody can get to your house.
Stone song.
Oh yeah, that would be
That would
cool,
be awesome.
Swanina. Yeah, that would be great.
Just remember, if she does, guys, she'll be from the Philippines. And
That'll be
with that
fun.
in mind, no, with that in mind, honey, all I want to say is their infrastructure is nothing remotely close to the United States. So it could be a hit or miss. And
Oh,
I'm just letting you know. I mean,
right.
yeah. So, I mean, no, we will absolutely let her get on. But also, another thing, Nick and Blue,
Yes,
right
dear.
now, it is 4:37 in the morning in the Philippines.
Oh,
It's
jet lag. Big
exactly,
time.
yes, it's exactly. There's a 12-hour difference, guys.
So are
So,
you going, Robert? You and
no,
Florida?
I am not.
You're not going. Oh, so she.
I haven't gotten my leg yet, even B. I've got to wait and get my smart leg. I got too many
Yeah, 'cause
appointments right now. I want her to go see her
Me and RJ want to
grandchildren.
go.
Huh?
We want to go to the Philippines. Me and RJ, we want to go.
Shadrach has some.
Oh, honey, I tell you what, we'll probably take it after I get my smart knee and smart foot, get it all fitted, and I get used to it. We'll probably go again, and then I'll go with her.
I'm scared, but I like that kind of scared. That's
Shadrach
my
has
kind
some
of scared,
facts
you
up
know?
there too.
And I have a passport.
Well, B, if you go
He
with
has a
me-
passport. Oh my God! Can I see it?
No, it's a bad picture.
If we go B again, and you'd like to go with us, we'll be happy to help you along.
Shadrach and John
They'll
Jacob.
leave
has
you on.
pronounced-
They'll leave you on a beach someplace.
That's
We'll
just
be
terrible.
reading about you in the newspapers.
Yeah, that's just terrible.
Yeah,
I
there's
was
only
sleeping.
like 2,000 beaches in the Philippines.
Yeah, because I was sleeping, Brad, because I was sleeping like I was at the convention. I was tired, Brad. I needed
That's
some
pronounced
sleep.
Mount Katahdin. Katahdin, that's how people in Maine say it. Mount Katahdin, Maine, near Moosehead Lake.
Really?
Mount Katahdin.
Yeah, but you really had us worried.
Oh, stop it.
Hold it. You ask Robert.
I was right across the street.
Well, we couldn't leave the show to see if you were like, tied up or something.
I was at the Living Inn.
Yeah.
Best motel ever.
You didn't answer your phone and you didn't show up on
I
guys
time.
didn't
my
do
phone
any-
when
You
I
were
was
worried.
sleeping. I need my sleep.
Ollie.
What does he say?
You guys didn't do a welfare check?
We were
No,
trying
are you
to, but
kidding? They just harass you when you get there. And they're just like, where you been? Where you been? I'm like, sleeping. Like maybe sleeping. I'm so tired. It's a long way from Oregon to go to Ohio.
Holly Boo, there's
it's a
probably
long
little
way
bit
to
of
Tipperary
everything
too,
there.
B, but that's not an excuse.
Got to take 2 planes to get there. Yeah, there's no direct flights that I know of.
I'm going to have to take off because my heat has not kicked in and I'm freezing. I don't know what's wrong with it. My husband's going to have to fix it when he gets home. And I am.
Do you have a little heater like that? What's the
No, we got heat down cellar. Down cellar. It's a
Oh,
Stella.
I didn't need to say it like that, you guys. Down cellar. Down cellar.
this is what you need. Wait, let's go this way.
But I have a pellet stove in down cellar.
These are for women, Nick. These are for
Yeah,
women.
they are.
Men
Yes,
don't
I need to get one of those. Yes, that would be helpful. But I have a pellet stove down here, and it's got pellets in it, and you just turn it
Yeah,
on.
that's
So,
cool.
and that's what turned off, and I don't know why, but usually it's really
These
nice
things
and
are
toasty.
freezing ass off. I can tell a couple of times you were.
I know, and
freezing
I
your ass
can't stop shivering. So
off.
I'm
Oh my
gonna go back
God, she's
upstairs.
freezing. I feel
I'm
bad.
gonna go back upstairs from down cellar.
I
Until
would
we
think it
do-
would be
we can do
warmer
it.
in your cellar than it would be upstairs, but okay.
What's
She can do
that?
the accent good. And your mama talks like that, huh? Your mom?
Oh my gosh, yes, that's a constant. I just did that for you guys, but yes, down
It's really, if
upstairs.
around those people, you start
No, there's
talking
pellets
like
in
them.
it. So I got the furnace for the upstairs, and the pellet stove is just for the down cellar, and then we got the regular heat upstairs.
Ah,
If you're around them very too long, you start talking like them. If I'm talking on the phone with them, I'll start talking like them.
No, I don't even know that mum. Yeah,
Yeah, see,
that's
there
how
you
we-
go.
Oh, now you're British.
no, that's how they say mum
They
up
say
here.
it that
We
there too. That's where they came from, Brad. Hello?
We do. That's what we say. It's mum up here. Mum, or
Mum.
ma. Yeah.
Mhm. Yep. That's
But anyway,
Shanna's got it.
you guys
Some
really heard
British
my accent
friends.
today. But I'm gonna take off so you guys could talk more. But I enjoyed the
Nick,
little
let me know when you want to get started on the next podcast.
Well, we got our topic, so I'll start writing my questions and start looking, and then
Yeah.
I'll
Yep, let me know
get 'em
whenever
to
you want
and
to
then you
put
can.
it together.
Okay, my feelings.
Thank you. That was great.
Thank you. I had fun doing it.
Thank you
I
very
actually
much.
learned some things too that I really wasn't, like the 1942. That was
She'll
interesting.
get him next time. Get him next time, Nick.
I did stump him one time.
well, don't forget, Nick.
Polly, it's only Mata if you kill her.
Don't forget, Nick, that Dave is putting out a list for you to review of topics in case you wanted to, look at something. And
Oh, okay, Dave. I'll look at that. Yes, I know.
But we're gonna do Lincoln Sense next time.
There's
Yeah,
a plethora of information. Plethora.
yes. So, okay. Thanks, Nick.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye, Nick. Take
See you
care.
soon. See ya.
Bye, Nick.
See you later.
Bye.
Did you guys see my new sign?
We
Home
see it,
is
but we
where your
can't read
honey
it.
is. It says home is where your honey is.
How nice.
It's not. It's a yard flag or whatever. You put it in your yard, and I just thought it'd be cool to change it once in a while. I get bored. Change it up. Put a different, thing there. This is very interesting. Here, this magazine I have.
Robert 440 from there you go. That one's
What
yours.
do you say, Paul? Being obvious.
Oh, how many times would you like me to show you that?
Oh yeah, I know what it is.
I don't have one available, right? I mean, I have a couple around here, but
Well, with you've got the missing foot on the eye of.
well, what I was
Liberty.
going to do, I'll get it. Go ahead and continue on, guys. I'll pull it up and show you. Just bear with me.
But Shedrock, that's not the only thing. There's a couple of different accented hairs, isn't there, Robert?
No. Not that I'm aware. I only know of one accented hair, and that's in the proof set.
Right, but I thought there were two different dyes.
Not that I'm aware of. Well, here, I'll tell you what. There we go.
Paulie's asking, I said that some of them are virtually throwaways. They're ugly toned that you can't bring back from there. So, yeah, a few of the scents went really bad. Yeah, somebody's outside with a leaf blower. That's the first time I heard that this year.
Okay, guys, here you go. Here's your difference. Here's your normal hair. Notice that this right here, serif on the eye is full and complete. Here, you'll notice it's not. There's nothing there. It was polished off. But also, if you look at the hair, it makes almost a W right here. So it's your hair right in this area. And like I say, it's the eye, the polish. I always use the eye, the polished away. Just make certain it's the serif closest to the L, because you can find them with the other side, the serif taken off, and a lot of people mistake that. This one here, it's got to be on the bottom left side, and that's where you are looking for that serif to have been polished off. Now they don't show it here. Let's see. Okay, I don't. Well, yeah. See, I can't take and show you a blown up. Let me try something here. Okay, on right here, if you notice this, these rays, how they're missing next to the stars. That's only on your accented hair as well. Not well. I can't say only, but that is a way of looking to see if you have accented hair. This is the type 1 reverse where they took, and those rays did not go down through the stars. That's another way to tell. But that, well, you can get that on a normal one, just so you guys know. Hope that helps you, Polly Boo.
Yeah, you got to check the hair.
Now again, they didn't. They
The
haven't
hair thing.
those in well over 100 years. So
Yes, you are right about that, Mr. Pentoff.
US.
They took, and the reason that you have accented and no accented is they went into production before Jackie Onassis, well, Jackie Kennedy at the time, before she approved the dyes. When they showed it to her, she said that she did not like the hair, asked them to redo it, and when she did, or when they did, that's where you got the difference from an accented hair to the normal hair. So yes, you are correct, Robert.
What a story.
Yep. Oh, that. Yeah, I'm sort of waiting. I'll be honest, I'm hoping to see that damn thing come through. I'd like to see them release the file, find out what happened.
They were going to release all those files. We'll see. This is LBJ.
Just so that you know, Paul, yes, there's many. Oh, I got one around here again somewhere. One of the most famous is a nice double dye obverse accented hair. That's probably one of the best ones. Well, I don't know if it's the, I mean, I just like the accented hairs that are, you know, the higher the grade, the better, but you can get them with variety. The only varieties I know of is a doubled dye. Okay. Yeah. Well, guys, we got about 10 minutes of show left. So if you have questions, ask them now. If you have any suggestions for a topic, please leave that in the comment. We got the pilot right there. He will take right there. I can't reach him, but right there he is. He'll write it down and put it on our spreadsheet, and we will work towards getting that for you guys. Do us a favor, like, share, tell a friend to come to the channel where you got, well, at any given time, or most of the time, not all, because every now and then either me or Brad will be gone, but almost any time you come to the show, you'll have two numismatist scholars here that can help answer your questions.
Two psychos from hell.
Okay, that too. I know I didn't want to take and mention
Talk
that,
about
Brad.
be that way.
I didn't say that. Be.
I'm biting my tongue again.
Okay, here you go, Brad.
This way.
Because that's the free one. If we had to pay for a ringer, we wouldn't.
I found this in Pocket Change the other day. 1969 S. Pocket Change-o. Look at that.
Oh.
1969.
Is it the double die, B?
I didn't check that far, Brad. I just
Oh.
stuck it in the folder.
Well, you better check it because that would be
I
worth
just did.
like 70 or
Oh.
80,000.
No. It
If it
could
was
be
a
though.
double die.
If
No.
it was a
did
double die in that condition, it'd be worth about 125,000. And I'm just guessing by looking at it being a
Why
real
is
Probably
being
not.
conservative?
coin.
Probably not.
I'll check it for you.
Yeah, I bet
Yeah,
you will.
just send it to me, B. I'll be happy to check it for you. I'm
I
gonna
just
be like
found it
Nick.
yesterday.
Hold it, Robert.
Yes.
That's pretty good though, don't you
Jam
think? That's pretty good.
Jam and Mackie at 451 has a great
You know,
idea
that's
for
great.
next week. Okay,
I
so
find good
everybody
stuff.
at home, you can participate. Please send us a pic of your favorite coin that you found, that you've purchased in your collection. Send
That'd be
a photo to Robert, or obverse and reverse, and then when we pop it up on the screen, tell us a little story about it. So let's do that next week.
That's super cool. That's a good idea. Yeah.
Yep, that's on our list already. That's good.
Sounds fun. Yep, sounds fun. I've had this stapler forever and ever. It was my grandmother's stapler. That's nice. And it still works
What is
like
this?
a
Staples
charm.
or us?
No, but her last name was Staples.
I
Isn't
want-
that
I
weird?
want to know about an antique stapler I found.
It still works.
They get the Pawn
Probably
Star.
unlike you, Brad. It's probably older than you and still works. Unlike you.
I'm still working.
I
B.
bite my tongue all the time, David. It's
yeah.
very difficult
You
know,
you are a saint.
to not say stuff to this guy. That's okay. Someday he'll get it. Mr. Pete. Mr. PP. We can't use the other word. That makes it even more fun. Yes. I don't like to have fun at all. I'm sure everyone knows that about me. I never have any fun.
Yes, you're just like the
I'm just a
professional.
wet sock. Yeah,
professional
just a wet
football
sock like you. Yeah. Or maybe you're more of a narcissistic type. And
Who,
you're
me?
attention. Look at me, I'm Brad. Look at me.
B, though, just face it. When you're this good looking and this smart, it's hard not to be impressed.
Okay. Okay, moving on, Robert. We got like 5 minutes. Tick, 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 tick.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I know it's a terrible thing, isn't it?
That's like being
know-
on the watching 60 Minutes at the end. Click, click.
So I got a bag of constitutional silver just recently, and I'm taking this one back because it's a 1969. I'm gonna go, what's up with that, guys? Yeah, I'm like, what's up with that? Oh, but I'm gonna take it back just so I can harass somebody like Brad. The guy from the coin store. I'm gonna go, hey, what's up with that, dude? It's a 1969. That's not 90%. It'll be fun. Raw or RJ did it. He's just like, he doesn't, yeah. He got it home and I go, what's this? What is this thing?
Let's
You didn't know it was in there. It'll be fun to go talk to the guy.
Oh, yeah, he's going to look really forward to talking to you again.
He doesn't know. I'm going to ambush him. Okay? It's called
Oh,
ambush.
how nice.
Yeah. I would do it to you if I lived close. Oh, I would ambush you all the time.
That's why I keep bear spray around.
Yeah, no. You wouldn't have a chance. Because I'll walk in and just walk into your shop. I'm not going to get you in the alleyway.
Yes, you did accost me in the alleyway.
No, I did.
Yes, you did.
But thanks for bringing us in the back door, bud.
Well, there's only, certain
We're his
people have
classy
certain
friends.
people are only allowed in the back door.
That's what I was saying. Thanks a lot. Anyway. So, would somebody in this panel like to do new trends and stuff? We need to do that too, you guys. I'm somebody, I know what's up with my hands. I don't know. But, like new trends and coins and stuff. David pretty much handles that, right? Is that you, David?
Right. So we need somebody to handle it. Oh, David's already doing it.
Yeah, but I thought we did. I don't know if David's doing new trends. Is that exactly, quote unquote, what you're doing? Because you're kind of, go ahead.
What I've been doing is watching the Gray Sheet website, numismatic news, things like that to see if there's any new material out there. So I try and keep my finger on that. So
yeah. So Brad doing his little Mr. PP and Sherman on history, kind of stepping on my toes, but that's okay. That's okay.
Okay, so I'm not allowed to
You're
talk
playing
about
a
old
role.
coins because that's your area.
You're playing a role, and you look like the guy in the picture.
Wow, Robert, look at the time.
He's a nerd. Brad's a nerd, full on nerd.
Yeah, I am.
Full on. Full on. You guys like that? Yeah. He's a legend in his own mind.
It's okay.
The Indiana Jones of coins. That's what I called him.
Bill, we could do that provided we have the people that could take, and it would be really hard to correlate because we are only allowed 12 people at one time. I could have them in the back room. We could do a show and tell, but then to bring it all together would be kind of difficult because I'd have to line up the people with the coin, with the discussion, bring them on, move them out. Yeah, that'd be kind of tough to do. But good suggestion. But
just send Robert a picture of your coins, and then when your coin comes up, type in something about it, and we'll all be able to see it and have a good time. That's where you send your photos to, right there.
There, you got it close enough.
Thank you.
I love show and tell when Robert does show and tell. I love it.
Well, hopefully we get to cut everyone out there in the conversation to do it.
I know that's what I have to do, Robert. I never point the right way.
That's why I don't know what it's showing on the screen, so
drives you nuts.
But yes, do me a favor, send me an email, guys, with your photographs right there. So there's the email address. But yep, it's that time, guys. Okay.
Thanks, Paulie.
Yeah. Okay. Good enough. Here we go. We're gonna start our goodbyes, everybody. So guess what? B, it's up to you first.
I want to say goodbye to everybody and thank you for coming. I love doing this. I have so much fun doing it. I look forward to it every week. And you guys can always let me know what because I'm almost done with the first initial ones. Let me know what other coins you want me to do the history on because I just enjoy it. And I want to thank Robert for doing the podcast and Brad for being Brad and David being awesome. Thanks, you guys. Have a great weekend. Bye.
Thank you, everyone, for being here today. Robert, thanks for the podcast. Brad, Mr. Peacock, I really enjoyed your session today. We'll work on next month's Lincoln Cents. And I hope everyone has a good week. So good night for now.
Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for coming. Contrary to popular belief, I do enjoy seeing at least most of you every week. So take care. Send your photos for next week. Show and tell. Give us a little insight into each of your collections and tell us why you love them, and we'll do the same. So until then, take care, and over to you, Robert. Thank you.
Okay, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us out in the chat. Thank you to all the panel members. We appreciate it very much. And I tell you what, Shermy and Peacock, you guys did a wonderful job. I mean, yeah, a little rusty, but that's okay. We will get it better and better as we go. Don't forget to check out Blue Moon B. She's going to be doing a video on the ancient Roman thing, coins and stuff. So, hey, sounds like it'd be something very, very exciting to look at. I know B. I've seen some of her videos. She does a very thorough job. Might take a little bit longer, but that's because she's doing a good job. So, other than that, guys, tomorrow night, 6:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're here on YouTube. Cointalk. We're going to have a sale. Hope to see you there. Take care, everybody. Much love. Don't forget, like I always like to say, if you happen to be looking at coins, happy hunting. Good night, all.